Hello, hello, beautiful souls. Welcome in or welcome back. I am healed. I am healthy. I am whole. I am beautiful. I am abundant. I am worthy. I am enough. I am victorious. I am really guided to bring through some light codes, and I'm putting out requests. So if you are receiving this and you have some requests for the team to come in and work on anything, whether that's in the physical body, the mental body, the emotional body, aches, pains, trauma, whatever it is, if you want to name the thing, they'll bring the thing. You say the thing, we say the thing, and they'll do the thing. So kidneys came up. So I was driving home and I asked a friend, so we just did some timelines, clearing up old timelines and bringing in codes for you to have codes available for your highest timeline. So if you're curious, go check that video out. But what came after that was kidneys. So I just wanted to do a quick talk on kidneys. So if you're struggling with kidneys, kidney stones, lower back pain, again, a lot of things are being purged right now. So the team's wanting to bring in some extra assistance to help with this discomfort that the physical body is going through, these massive purges. And you might feel them in the organs, in the liver, in the organ, in the gut, in the intestines, in the ovaries, the uterus, in the bladder, in the colon, in the heart, in the lungs, in the different parts of your organs. And yes, 99.9% of the time, there is something that's connected to. When it shows up in the physical body, that means it's been in the field for a while, whether that's lifetimes or for a long time. In this lifetime, now it's showing itself up in dis-ease or discomfort in the body. Right, kidneys is a big one. So we're going to bring in some codes for kidneys, and kidneys are usually the discomfort in the kidneys, like with kidney stones or having issues with bladder issues or kidney issues. It's around fear, a deep, long-standing connection around fear, and that could be from the fear from this lifetime or many lifetimes, culminating lack of safety, survival stress, prolonged survival stress. And I think 99.9% of us that are here in this lifetime, maybe not all, and or past lives, have had this prolonged fight, flight, flee, or freeze, this being in this sympathetic state. Again, fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. The survival stress, very prolonged stress, will show up in the kidneys. Insecurities around finances, families, insecurities around your relationships, existential insecurities. So insecurity in general, overall, kidneys can be involved. Unresolved grief, especially grief that you did not give space to process. And I know that's a big one in the heart. You'll start having a lot of heart issues and lung issues around unresolved grief. I was quite surprised when I looked at that as the kidneys. So if you're having kidney issues and heart issues, there's probably a connection to unresolved grief, especially grief you didn't give space to, whether it's from this lifetime, from a death, a trauma, whatever, confirmation, or past lives. And again, you don't need to know the past life, just intend, for that to take place. So again, make sure you hydrate, okay? And powerless. So again, being powerless. Experiences where you could not protect yourself, like SA abuse, physical abuse, mental abuse, whatever, again, or like different abuses on that level, and experiences where you could not protect yourself. So powerlessness, being unalive for speaking your truth, not being able to speak your truth or speak up, and according to what's happened, being shut down. Betrayal, broken trust. So again, we know what betrayal and broken trust looks like. Suppressed anger, that can show up in the liver and the kidneys. So anger is a big one for, not the liver, the liver. So maybe we'll bring some codes in at some point around the liver. Suppressed anger, whether you're aware of it or not. Loneliness, abandonment wounds. I had worked on tons of this over the past year or so. All of these are very resonant with me. Loneliness and abandonment wounds. Inherited ancestral fears. So fears that we're now clearing from our ancestral lineages, whether it's from this planet or off planet, like being part of the galactic wars, being incarnated during times of great destruction, great famine, great travesty, wars, and chaos. Things like that's very inherited pattern. So 444. If you're still here, you're ready to receive these codes, just sit back and breathe. sit back and breathe and be open to receive. Eyes open or closed, it does not matter. They will land where they're meant to land. Again, the teams work together. We just bring the codes in, and then you will receive exactly what you're meant to receive, okay? It's going to work on the kidneys. So if you want to imagine, take your energy, your insight, your third eye, your intention to the space of the kidneys, and just bring this beautiful golden diamond white light. Golden diamond white light as we'll bring in. Okia iakora ha yanat orekia hano owa nat erika nat erika mowa ia iakoro hoa makiana kara shint orkani akoro koha iakora ha shint eriko wakan yakira kana owa ya owakaria shint erkia wana owa na iakara iakara owa orkia ha ya owa ma iakaro ora shint erkia na Ia korea shinut oria makia ya not oria natiria kinet erakinet eraha nat oria. So remember, if you're feeling these in the physical body, that means they've been in the holographic and the multidimensional field for a while. So just again, clearing the grass. All layers, all timelines, dimensions, spaces, places, portals, and realms. Known and unknown, seen and unseen, conscious and unconscious, remembered or forgotten. Where any of these distortions, these substances, the sticky goo, these creepy crawlies, whatever it is attached to this. So just bringing again that source salve in, bathing your entire system, your fields, your layers, many layers, all the way down to your cells, your mitochondria. Just bathing you with this beautiful source salve, this sticky plasmic diamond salve, honey-like salve that's just going to bathe over every aspect of yourself. You might feel warmth, you might feel cold. It's going to be different for everyone. You might have some relief. Maybe you felt it like twinge. Maybe, everyone's going to receive differently. And maybe you had some stored things in those spaces that you were unaware of, and your soul called this in to help just kind of clear out some of those extra layers to create space for what you are, what's coming in next. That's kind of how it works. Again, make sure you hydrate. Lots of juicy fruits. 100% fruit juices. Make your own rehydration drinks. Maybe get some minerals, salt water, salt baths, salt scrubs. Remember, when you get in with the salt, that will help with your biomagnetic field, especially when you're receiving a lot of codes, whether you're receiving codes like this in videos like this, or just in general what we're receiving right now on the collective level from our solar system, from the sun, the grand central sun, the angelic realms, the higher realms. All of these codes that were coming in is, again, nourishment is very important, grounding, having these daily practices, hydration. And again, if you can get into a salt bath outside of consuming more real salt, but bathing in the salt, okay? And just breathe and just be. Remember, know what you know, see what you see, hear what you feel. You may have felt something, you might have felt a lot of something, maybe you felt a little something, maybe you didn't feel anything. No, it's all perfect. It will all unfold perfectly. You might not feel it now, you might feel it in a couple layers. Later, a couple hours later. Again, say this, rinse and repeat a couple different times in a day or so, depending on how it made you feel, the power of it, the strength of it. Again, I listened to 3 different transitions, and by the time I was going to bed, I had insomnia. I was working through a lot of stuff, whatever was being cleared. I didn't need to know what was being cleared. I just knew stuff that was being cleared. I had a lot of gut stuff being cleared, and I had that throughout the night and even into today. So again, everyone's going to experience this differently, but it's all perfect. Remember, we're not here to compare each other. We're just here to receive whatever we're meant to receive and what we're able and capable to receive now. And again, the codes get received, the frequencies are received, and they will unlock in divine timing, okay? All right, we'll leave it there. All right, from the bottom of a heart to yours, we'll see you soon. Bye.